Hi, it's T. Carlson here, and we're getting closer and closer to the release of the Super Mario Brothers movie. You know what that means, don't you? It means a lot of movie tie-in products and toys. So that's why this week I'm going through looking at a lot of the toys that are coming out for the movie. And we're going to look at the main line of figures from the film now, and of course we're looking at Mario himself, the head honcho, the guy that's carried this series from the beginning. Mario, originally called Jumpman, originally appeared in 1981 in the video game Donkey Kong. He was first called by the name Mario in Donkey Kong Jr., being named after Mario Segale, who was the landlord of Nintendo of America's offices. People who have voiced the character of Mario over the years include Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime himself, who voiced him in the series Saturday Supercade, Captain Lou Albano, famed WWF wrestler, who portrayed him in live action and voice roles in the Super Mario Super Show, Walker Boone, who voiced him in the Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World cartoon, and perhaps most notably Charles Martinet, who's voiced him in video games since the early to mid-90s. In the film, Mario is going to be voiced by Chris Pratt, probably best known for playing Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anyway, we're going to unbox Mario, and I'll share my opinions of the figure. Nice close-up of the package there. Package actually looks very nice. I'm so glad they actually put these in boxes and not on those blister packs that I absolutely hate because you have to destroy the package to get your figure out. This is the way all toys should come packaged. There's the top of the box. Bottom of the box has all the legalese and so forth. Side of the box has Mario with his plunger. Close-up of Mario there. Back box here we have a nice pose of Mario with his plunger there, and it boasts that the figure has realistic eyes, premium details, and 16 points of articulation. Let's pop Mario open and see how he looks. And this figure retails for about $20, which is what I paid when I got it at GameStop. And inside the box, on the backing card there, you have the Starman, mushrooms, treasure blocks. That looks very nice. Each one of these figures comes with one accessory. For Mario, of course, you get a plunger because he's a plumber. Okay, and here we have Mario himself. So I'm just going to go from head to toe, show off the figure, show you what it does, and all that good stuff. So nice close-up of the face there. It says these things have realistic looking eyes, and he's certainly got these, really big, really haunting eyes. I kind of like the way that looks, but I'm also a little freaked out by it. So that could go both ways. His head rotates. You can also move up and down just a little. He does have ball joint arms, so you get a nice deal of articulation there. Elbows are articulated. His gloved hands can also rotate. Same deal with the other arm here. And then we move down. His waist can rotate very slightly. It can swivel. And if you look closer, there's actually some pretty good details on this. Like you can actually sort of see the ridges in his clothes. You can see like the stitching in his denim overalls. That does look very nice. Then you come down here, you have ball joint legs. Really not a fan of the way like the crotch and waist area looks because the points of articulation are very obvious and it sort of takes you out of the illusion. Really not a fan of the way that turned out. But again, he's got ball joint legs, which make for great articulation, but they do make the figure look really awkward right there. His knees bend. Of course, his legs aren't very long because he's always been a short little guy. Same deal with this side, the ball joint legs, articulated knees. And then you come down here, his boots can swivel a little. Not a whole lot of articulation there, but it's nice that they included any at all. So, what's a plumber without his plunger? So, let's get that and put it in his hands. You'll notice he has one hand that's just more of an open hand, and the other hand is slightly gripped, so that hand is obviously made for his plunger. And the plunger is a little soft and squishy, but not to the point that I think it'll get bent out of shape if you play with it carefully. So there he is holding his plunger. So again, like I said, This figure retails for about $20. Not a bad looking figure. I wish maybe it was a little cheaper than it was, but I've also paid a lot more money for figures that are smaller and do less, so I can't really complain too much. Jakks Pacific actually did a pretty good job on this Mario figure. The little details on here are nice. I do like those eyes, even if they do creep me out a bit. The stitching on the denim and the wrinkles in the clothing look absolutely fantastic. Again, the only thing I really don't like on this figure is just how the way the crotch looks. It just looks very unnatural, and even if it had meant maybe a slightly less articulation, I probably would have done that part a little differently. Either way, if you are a Mario fan, this is a pretty nice looking figure, and I can give this one a recommendation. Are you a Mario fan? Do you plan to go see the Super Mario Brothers movie? Looking forward to it, or maybe a little pessimistic? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, because I'm always posting new videos, and be sure to give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.